Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Joanne.
Joanne, number 2 daughter.
I'm number 1.
And along with my sisters Barb, Patty, and Monica, and Susie, and my brother Tim, we want to thank all of you, our relatives, and so many friends for coming here today to help celebrate the life of our sweet mom, Mary Ann. I would also like to thank those from St. Anne's who've helped us to plan Mom's funeral and to serve here today, and also a big thank you to my pastor from St. John's, Father Crispin, for presiding over the Mass. If you knew Mom, you would know she was friends with everybody. She kept in contact with so many people over the years. The library ladies from her very first job, the sewing club, a group of women who have met monthly for 79 years strong. These ladies met at the Chancellor Club, a club for single Catholics, who all met their husbands there around 1949 and 1950. Mom and Dad met on a ski trip through the club and were married in October 1949 and celebrated 43 years of marriage until his death in 1992. We also enjoyed our weekly tea parties in the 50s and early 60s with our dear friends, the Budnicks, who lived up the street. Mom and Margaret were best friends throughout their lives. And no, we are not cousins, even though so many people thought we were. Mom also worked with a great group of ladies from St. Anne's during her years at Saladay's Pharmacy. Her friendships continued with her neighborhood poker club and coffee group, and also her bunco ladies during her years living in Magnolia. She was a loving, happy, and funny lady with so many friends. And this is what Mom taught us. Life is fun. Hey, the sun's out. Let's go to the beach. I can clean the house later. So she would pile a handful of Boyles and a handful of Budnicks into the station wagon, maybe 10 of us, and off to Alki we would go. This was way before seatbelts. She would pull Tim out of McClure Junior High, and they would sneak into the private beach at Blue Ridge to go swimming. She would write an excuse for Barb or Patty or Monica to get out of classes in high school, all the while saying, "You girls shouldn't be making me write these excuses." Another thing Mom loved was sports. Playing, watching, or coaching. If you got home from somewhere and dinner was in the oven, but you couldn't find Mom anywhere in the house, she was probably out in the alley shooting hoops. She still was shooting hoops well into her 80s. She would call Susie and say, "I'm bored, let's go to bingo." So off they went, many a Saturday morning for years, until she could no longer drive herself out to Edmonds. But when she stopped driving, she loved nothing more than when we would take her out to the Tulalip Casino for the day. Sadly, we all donated our money to the casino. After I had my first son, I remembered asking her, "How did you ever handle naps with a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 3-year-old?" She answered, "Naps? What naps? I was too busy to lay you girls down for naps." She said she would call our grandma who lived just down the block, and they would hop on a streetcar and go downtown for the morning, and the 3 of us would just toddle behind her like a flock of ducklings. One thing we learned, Mom was not a disciplinarian. Maybe she thought she was. But if she really did get mad at you, then you would be home free if you could make it to the dining room table. Then it was around and around the table you would go. If she tried to grab you, you just ran to the other side. Often, we would end up chasing her, and then we would all burst out laughing, so no one got in trouble. And with 5 strong girls, there were bound to be fights. Mom would laugh and say, just wait until you are grown up. You all will be friends with each other. And we would yell, I'm never going to be friends with her. But Mom, with her wisdom and good heart, was right. No matter how or when we fight, we still remain good friends as sisters, including the many fights we had during the past 2 weeks.
Murder.
But the good news is we all helped write this eulogy for Mom without a single argument. Oh, and what about Tim? Well, he was a mellow one and was never involved with any of the arguments between the sisters to this day. So, a year ago, Monica and 2 of her kids moved back to Port Angeles, and they took Mom to live with them. She became a little more forgetful in the past year, but always laughed it off and would say, I deserve to be forgetful. You know, I'm 96 years old. And throughout all those years, the joys of her life were her 6 kids, her 6 grandchildren, and most of all, her 4 great-grandchildren.
Oh, that's lovely.
And she was just as much a joy to us in our lives.
Yes, she was.
Thank you.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful, Joanne.